The arena was alive with electricity as the lights dimmed and the middleweight contenders made their way to the octagon, the crowd roaring in anticipation of a battle that promised chaos, skill, and heart. Marvin Vettori, wearing his signature green shorts, walked forward with his stoic intensity, his eyes locked on his opponent like a man who had come to make statement. Across from him stood Brendan Allen, calm, composed, and ready, draped in blue, moving lightly on his feet as the announcer's voice echoed through the arena. The moment the bell rang, the noise became a blur. Both fighters met in the center instantly, trading early jabs to find rhythm. Allen's jab was sharp, quick, and controlled, tagging Vettori clean down the middle, while Vettori fired back with heavy counters, showing no hesitation to engage. The opening exchanges were crisp and violent, Allen displaying technical precision, Vettori demonstrating his trademark toughness. The pace was fierce from the start, neither man willing to step back. Allen's jab continued to snap Vettori's head back, drawing reactions from the commentators, who noted his improved stand-up and accuracy. But Vettori, the Italian dream, pushed forward through every shot, his face stoic, absorbing punches and returning them with heavy hands. Midway through the round, Allen landed a big head shot that split the skin across Vettori's nose, drawing a stream of blood that only seemed to fuel the Italian further. The fight went to the ground briefly after Allen changed levels, dragging Vettori down and immediately looking to control the position. From the top, Allen worked heavy ground and pound, pressing his weight into Vettori's guard, landing elbows and punches, forcing the Italian to defend and move. Vettori, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt, stayed calm, recognizing the danger and working to reverse position. He scrambled, rolled, and managed to return to his feet with raw strength and grit as the crowd erupted. Both men were bloodied, both breathing heavily, yet neither backed down. The final seconds of the first round saw them standing in the center, exchanging power shots until the horn sounded, the audience rising to their feet to applaud an incredible opening frame. In Vettori's corner, the cut man got to work immediately, cleaning the blood from his face, while his coaches reminded him to stay composed, to trust his pressure, and not to let the cut distract him. Across the cage, Allen sat quietly, his team urging patience, reminding him that his jab and timing were working perfectly. As round 2 began, Allen came out measured, sticking behind the jab, feinting beautifully, forcing Vettori to react. The Italian moved forward as always, trying to close the distance, but Allen used his footwork to circle and pick his shots with precision. His left hand found its mark repeatedly, popping Vettori's head back as the commentators praised his discipline and timing. Vettori's face was streaked with blood, but his eyes never lost focus. He continued to walk Allen down, firing off combinations whenever he could cut off the cage. Midway through the round, Allen landed a big right hand that clearly got Vettori's attention, and the crowd reacted instantly, sensing a shift. But Vettori's chin, one of the toughest in the sport, held strong. He returned fire with hooks and body kicks, forcing Allen backward and reminding everyone why he's so hard to put away. Both fighters exchanged flurries in the final minute of the round, their shots echoing through the arena, every strike landing with purpose. When the horn sounded again, the fight was dead even, technical, brutal, and fast-paced. The final round began with tension hanging thick in the air. Both corners knew how close the fight was. Vettori's team told him he might need a finish, while Allen's coaches pushed him to stay composed, to keep his jab working, and not to get drawn into a brawl. The third round began with both men meeting in the center once more, neither willing to let up. Vettori started strong, landing a heavy right hand that staggered Allen briefly, but Allen recovered quickly, firing back with sharp counters and a quick 1-2 down the middle. Every punch seemed to land clean, the sound of leather smacking against flesh echoing with each exchange. Fatigue began to show, but